Hello. And welcome to Nuts About Design, the podcast from Pistachio. Today we are joined by Stacey, Emmy and Charlotte. I'll get in trouble with her mother for calling her Shazza.
I'll tell her not to listen to this.
Yes. And we are talking about workplace wellbeing. Mm-hmm. So, bit of a girly episode.
Mm-hmm. Men are allowed to...
Are they though? No, because Paul is probably...
I say that, I mean, it's like, I don't think men are allowed to feel well.
No, they're not here.
I'd rather they felt terrible. They don't feel bad enough.
Yeah. Girl power. Yeah. So today we're so if you would like to say hello, so hello, Stacey.
Hello, Stacey.
Hello, Stacey. Hello, Emmy.
Hello, Emmy.
Hello, Emmy. Or Iman.
Her professional name.
And Charlotte.
Hello, I am Charlotte. I'm quite a husky. I've got a bit of something going on. A bit of a sticky shoes.
That's nice. Actually, works well.
You know.
Just in time.
So, this is all about how we can support, how we support you and how you kind of support your general working life as well, I suppose, with well-being. Well-being is quite important. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, we've all kind of been through stuff, and I think that it makes you realise how short life is and how much you should prioritise your own well-being, and health is really important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So kind of just a question, you know, how does Pistachio support you, I suppose?
Well, from my personal perspective, I've worked, because I know me and Emmy are both, for the listeners, we're freelance contractors, but we worked really closely with Pistachio for a long time. And I've also worked in-house with Pistachio, like employed, so I've had straddled both sides of it.
Same.
And I, a few years ago, lost my best friend, and so my talking of wellbeing and my personal experience was the team, Paul and Marie, were very good at being, letting me have the time and space and everything that you need to move through grief, especially when it's someone that you're really close to, and you're really close to the thing, which obviously comes from Marie's own personal experience with it as well, which I'm sure we'll get to. So yeah, from a wellbeing standpoint, I don't think, not every company, as much as they might spout that kind of narrative that they look after their people and then they give that kind of support or understanding, I don't think that's necessarily true in real life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because where people get stressed and clients ask for stuff and suddenly it's forgotten that you're maybe going through something and it's needed, whereas actually I think because you've got people that we are a small team, we are close, but also you have management that know what that feels like as well, which I think
also
really
it made you realise how you wanted to go out on your own and get more flexibility, and
that's
work
a really
from Europe.
Good point. Because it was before Jenny died that I did the transition, actually, wasn't it, to freelancer? And it was the conversation that I had was that I wanted to spend more time in Jersey. And I thought that was fairer to both of us, work-wise, that so I was under my own steam, but still obviously doing work. But then they didn't have to worry where I was, and trust that I would be doing it. So that's better for a freelancer point of view. And and it was seamless and it was great, and and able to still work with them 4 or 5 years later. So again, which doesn't happen. People burn bridges, don't they? Which is silly. But it was and a great way to see that there's more to life than. There's other ways to work and to do better work and to still progress. I'm not sure if any of that made sense, but that was
I can totally relate to all that, and especially that there's other aspects. I mean, I always never felt that I'm a freelancer with Pistachio. It's just always I felt that although I am as a freelancer, I was always considered part of the family or the team of Pistachio, and throughout everything been included in birthdays, going out, or even this QBR, we're always taking part in all these things. So like when we do meetings or anything, I've always felt part of it and always accommodating to all the circumstances that I go in life. Everyone does. So like any difficulties or anything, always accommodating. So yeah, that's definitely been
I think also,
things,
you know, Stacey, I mean, I have also found obviously juggling families and children.
Yeah, I was about to say
that's
from
really
my...
easy.
Yeah.
Very easy.
That's
probably
my
probably
point
the
of
biggest
view.
thing, like for having children.
Yeah.
I know even just like here, from obviously there's lots of people working in lots of different companies, is the biggest stress because you've got to take them to school and pick them up, and they're ill, and then if you work for someone that's like, oh. That's why women get frozen out of the workplace, isn't it?
Exactly. And I think with Chris and I both working for Pistachio as well and having a family together, it's been especially important to have that support because we're both working for the same company. So if there's any problems with having to pick the children up or whether they're ill, there's doctor's appointments, you know, things can just change at a click of a finger. There's never been a problem. You know, I can always just do what I need to do for my family. And that has been really important and something that I really value working with Pistachio.
Well, I think I mentioned part of the reason why I started Pistachio in the first place was to work around family. As Charlotte mentioned, obviously, my husband Dave was ill for a very long time, 8.5 years. And so Pistachio worked around that. I was able to go to hospital appointments. I was able to go to chemotherapy with him. I was able to move that around, which I don't think, you know, working for somebody wouldn't have been fair, really. And I think that also, you know, kind of since he's passed, although my children are a lot older and are adults, but they still take up time. People who know. There's just a different set of problems. But as being a single parent, I think then, you know, having to take them to university or having them moving house or doing stuff, you still, you know, have to juggle things in your life. And I think that works for any family members, not necessarily just children.
People get ill and old and
and I think that, you know, it's important to spend time with people because, you know, I think what's the saying, you've got to work to live, not
or live to
work.
It's the I guess I think the UK is getting more Americanized, but like America, they live to work, Europeans work to live.
Yes.
Yeah, is that the right way?
Yeah.
But it's not anymore.
It's not our MO when we get up in the morning. It's certainly not mine, but then that means that you do better
it's
work.
You get sucked into it, isn't it? Sometimes it's hard to, you need to sometimes stop and think, what are you living to work or working to live? Because you end up like, especially when you start to get, this is just work. It is important, but there's other things to life than that's it. And this is where you start to burn yourself and you feel like, actually I need, and you're not even performing better, isn't it? Because you forget that you need to like charge the battery to be able to carry on with anything, not just work, with life, with your kids, with anything that you overdo things that you have to get them, but then you forget about that. Actually, to get this engine going, you need to look after it. You have to do the MOT for it all the time.
Also, I think this society, especially with social media and everything, is very anxiety-inducing.
Yeah, it's the worst. It's actually the single worst thing for my anxiety.
Yes.
Scrolling.
Absolutely.
Hustle culture, and you should always be doing stuff, and it's like, what?
But also what you've got to live up to. I mean, we were discussing earlier, just looking at people that decorate and, you know, buy a house.
It's overwhelming. I don't know how to do it.
Yes. And you've got these people that go, you know, I didn't know how to do this. And all of a sudden you're like, why can't I do this?
Yeah, in my lunch break, why am I not like sand planing? I don't even know the right terminology. Cabinet. Sorry. Just like...
Yes.
I do, something you were saying just triggered something in my head to say, I think like with Wellbeing as well, this, whether you're, you know, you're employed by the company or a contractor, it's still wrapped up in this thing, like you're still valuable as a human being, and to have stuff that's going on outside of work and that's acknowledged as being just as valuable contributes to the benefit of the company and the work that you do. Because like you don't just exist to work for a company. If you did, you wouldn't be very good at your job because you wouldn't have any life experience that feeds into creativity and all those things. And that can, I think, sometimes can get lost with people like, you can't go and pick. No, I don't want someone that's going to pick up their children or that needs flexible hours because I want them here at this time till this time. Whereas when there's like that mutual respect, that helps, you know, wrapped up in the bigger well-being thing.
Yeah.
You know that then that person is going to catch up in their own time. That like that flexible, those hours get done, and they're better hours that you're putting in because you know that.
Also, I think sometimes
about.
just taking that break from something that's doing your head in.
Yeah.
That, you know, you're banging your head against the wall. Actually, especially I think from a designer creative point of view as well.
Absolutely.
Even
when you got
obviously
that creativity block,
yes.
like that.
No,
that like,
it's the same.
It's the same.
Same with writing.
Yeah.
And I think also, you know, we're sold this story that we should all be perfect and all be, you know,
that's the social media
doing
problem.
everything,
doing everything all
doing
the time,
everything all the time, perfectly.
I really struggle with that as well. As I just find it really hard to switch off.
Yeah.
Like, I really need to get better at that. But also, it's like the physical health side of things as well. Like, if we're sat down at a desk for long periods of time, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like I need to get up and I need to move. And that's like when we have our team meetings, example, on a Tuesday, we go for a walk instead of sitting down in front of the computer and doing another Zoom meeting. We will go out and we'll stretch our legs, and then you feel refreshed.
I really like
and you get
them.
the
To be honest, I could go on for ages.
It's so, a walk clears so many things.
And it's just as simple as a walk, isn't it? But it's,
the amount of time I sit at my desk, especially when I'm working from home days, or even here, like in the office, you're busy, so you're like this thing that you should be anchored to your computer screen, but I'm not doing good work because I'm stressed, and I think, I feel really tired, I need to just sit down, and actually I step outside and the vitamin D just hits my face, and instantly I'm like,
it's like you do reach out, it's like Popeye. I don't know if anyone watched
that. The spinach. We all need your spinach, girls.
Yeah, it's like suddenly like something switches.
I actually like the connecting with people. I think that our calls make no sense whatsoever. We're all over the place, and when you've got a load of people all on one call, it's never going to make any sense. But it's just so fun. You could go on for ages, just like chatting, catching up with people,
just fresh air, just breathing fresh air as well. Just forget to do that when you're just constantly at that.
Which is great, I think, and especially since obviously we have the 2 offices, but also with hybrid working, there can be times when you can go a long time without seeing other people,
getting up, maybe 1 or 2
and without
days
moving,
or getting
like
and you really do need human interaction.
Oh, that's absolutely,
and away from just sitting at your desk with human interaction. Sometimes you need just away from
just from the screen, because as well, I know this is really I know people are already doing these things, but like I've only just started not having my phone scrolling before bed because I got into a real hole. Be like 1-2 a.m. and I'm like down a rabbit hole, and it is not good news.
I'm still guilty of
and
that.
I was feeling and it makes me feel, and I was feeling really stressed, and Jem was the same. And now I'm like, I know it's like really cliche, but I was like, let's just try it. 2 weeks in, actually going back to reading, no screens before bed, like just sleeping so much better. Just my anxiety is manageable, even when like work's really busy or whatever. It's like, it's amazing how much it like makes you more resilient. Just that I think like this screen being inches from my face until 2 a.m. and it's just like all this short, and you're not concentrating on anything because it's short form all the time.
And before you know it's like I just for 5 minutes, and then afterwards, oh my god!
And now I'm like down a rabbit hole of like how the royal family are lizards, or something, do you know what I mean? Or, like, alien, and I'm convinced that they are.
It's really
Or what's happening in Stranger Things, or in Traitors.
It
is. I think it's very easy to get lost in things, and I some of the stuff I watch makes no sense whatsoever, but it's like, on to the next one.
And I think that's
and
really
that
bad
affects
for our
everybody's attention span. And I struggle to watch a film now just because I've got so used
and it's
to
not, it's like my brain is rotting,
isn't it?
and then go out in nature, and I'm like, brain is healing.
Oh.
Pick up the phone, brain is rotting.
Yeah.
That's why I like going to the cinema though, because
Yes.
you can't look at your phone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I can't sit at home now watch anything.
You watch telly
I'm
and you
like,
look at your phone,
Yeah.
cinema.
Well,
you can't. There's
I
more,
try
like-
and get my iPad out when I'm watching TV, but then the kittens, I have kittens, everybody, then
Oh,
get
cute.
and decide that they want my attention at the same
Well, see,
time.
that's it.
So,
That's
Cats,
good.
cats good.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
they do curl themselves around my neck. It's like having a little bottle, hot water bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, around the neck.
Oh.
And to be fair, they were, when I got them, I decided to get 2 at once. Don't ask me why. It was slightly anxiety ridden, but now everything's calmed down.
I think it's
all
nice.
good.
They got each other for company.
They
as
do. A little Mavis and Doris,
well. Oh, that's good.
their little fluffykins.
I think most of us have pets as well, actually, don't we? We all,
Yeah, I don't think
I
Emmy
don't.
Emmy
doesn't.
doesn't,
No.
but we all have sort of
Two.
cats
Yeah,
and
I've got
dogs. And
2 girls, and that's it. That's
Yeah.
it. My pets. And yeah.
And you're away a lot in the
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just
summer.
in
Yeah.
summer. Just they're a bit like restrictive for me. So
Yes,
Yeah.
going to
So,
Egypt and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for 6 weeks or 7 weeks. So no,
Yeah.
I can't leave them all that long.
Working
would
from
say-
home though is nice though when you've got a pet, isn't it? Because I don't
Yeah.
know about you, but
Yeah.
my cat Lily, she'll just come and sit on my lap while I'm working. It's
It's
like a
just
little
easy
hot water
company,
bottle,
yeah.
and they benefit from us being at home as well,
Yeah,
don't
they
they?
are
Yeah.
anxiety reduced. Like they do relieve anxiety and stress, don't they? People
Absolutely,
do, now they
yeah,
do
yeah.
assign people now if they have a real chronic stress or anxiety
get a-
disorder, they
yeah,
get like
get
a puppy
puppy
or
or
it has
cat.
to be like a certain temperament, I think. But
Okay, yeah, not
an
something
old
that will
cat.
drive you.
They
Yeah.
are
Push you over the
yeah,
edge.
they're like a Labrador. No.
Yes.
Cats
Yeah.
like their purrs are very like.
Well, Paul, Paul
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
2 dogs as well. That
Yeah.
2 little dogs that he has. Rich has got a dog,
Yeah.
and So apart from Emmy, we're all pets.
I mean, I did have a cat before when in Egypt, and and there's still a cat there in Egypt, another one. But, but for me in here is no.
Yes.
It's,
That's fair enough.
So, and a couple of other things that we have we've done, which I think we all really enjoyed, was we had for our QBRs, which they included Stuart Peach, who's a health and fitness coach, has also
Yeah.
given us some talks about not just kind of I wouldn't call it necessarily healthy eating, but maybe nutrition and fitness and some ideas around that.
Yeah.
And also Trisha, who's the Mind Hub, who's also had some quite interesting talks and actually got us all talking, haven't they, about
Yeah.
about maybe setting ourselves
Goals,
some easily
goals, yeah.
achievable goals.
And
Obviously,
managing your was it your stress bucket? That was
Yeah, that was
wasn't
really
it?
good.
Yeah,
That was really good. Yeah.
I did think that was. And again, no, me and Emmy were just saying, like, as well, if you're a freelancer, sometimes you're obviously sort of can be frozen out of stuff like that, or you don't take the time to prioritize or get access to those things. Whereas, like with you guys, we're really lucky because every time we're at a QBR, there's they have a talk
speaker,
and it's like it's practical, isn't it? We do an actual
exactly. So you
exercise
don't
and,
feel like left out of these.
And like there's Trisha does those worksheets.
Yeah,
that was the stress bucket one. It's all
coming
coming back to me.
Coming back to me. Oh, here we go.
maybe we need to do karaoke, girls.
What did we say about singing? Come on.
And also don't forget the birthdays. We always have a little birthday
And the
day.
Christmas party.
Yeah.
Christmas party.
It's important. You're very good at Pistachio. Very good at celebrating people
Yeah.
and remembering
Yeah.
stuff. And again, I
It's
think
only because I like to receive presents.
And we talked
reasons.
about
But I think
Secret
that all of
Santa
that
today
gets
as well.
forgotten.
Looking forward to that. Yeah.
From some people, especially, and everyone's just like the grind over everything.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes I just want to eat some cake.
Yeah.
It's your birthday and you're allowed to like
It's
do
your
nothing on your
birthday.
birthday,
Yeah,
and that's okay.
Let's party like it's
Yeah.
your birthday.
And milestones as well, every time we hit that next year working with
Yeah.
Pistachio, they always celebrate that as well,
That's
which is really
true.
lovely. Yeah.
well, we've got you all. You can't leave.
Yeah, it's just bribery, actually.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's once you're in
You
here,
can
you
freelance,
can't
but you're still stuck with us.
Yeah, you've still been here 10 years.
More.
We also have a we also have a thing for people who work for us, in that we don't have a cap on holiday days either, because rather than sitting there and monitoring and going, oh, you've had more than your 20 days or 25 days.
Makes a huge impact
it's
on people.
just, and honestly, you know, things happen. Do you know what I mean? And I think holidays are really important. It's obviously more difficult with some people who've got younger children, because you've got to go during the school holidays. It's really expensive. You need to like enjoy your time off. But then there are times when, you know, your partner's not available, or you're on your own, or for whatever reason, and you need to help a relative or be around for children or whatever, and actually sitting there and kind of counting how much time people have had off is really difficult.
I don't know if you find, obviously I know it's harder because it's a smaller team, but I've heard from other people whose companies either do that or don't do that, but when they do, more often than not, people don't end up taking it all anyway, because it's more knowing that
they take about the same.
There.
To be fair, I think they take about the same amount.
So you're not losing. No one's losing out.
It was kind of more about flexibility after COVID. I can't believe I'm still saying the C word. After COVID, obviously with people being on furlough and what have you, but they still had holiday even though they'd been off, and it was just to make it all a little bit fairer, and obviously a bit more or less admin for me. But obviously you can't have every school holiday off, because you know people have got to be able to have. There has to be some fairness
being done.
here. Yes. But at the same time, you know, there are things that come up, and, you know, and like you say, if something happens and you're just not happy in yourself and you need a weekend away, the last thing you want to do is go, oh, I've used my...
I've got no holiday.
Holiday. What can I do? I'd much rather you actually took the time. Than kind of sitting down going...
Because you get more productivity,
you
isn't
do.
it?
It's like
absolutely.
The fact that some people don't see it is mind blowing to me, because I just think how much better I personally work when you know, even you don't necessarily even take the flexibility, but you just to know you have the option just immediately makes
because it
better.
Takes off the anxiety side of it, or the bit of stress. Because like it's just my Jenna, my daughter, she's doing her, and she comes and Mama, I'm so tired. I'm just sitting there for hours. I'm not getting anything done. I said, just leave it. You're better off sitting for half an hour, doing better than just sitting for 3 hours and you're just not doing anything, because
feeling overwhelmed.
Feeling overwhelmed and stressed. So it's not about quantity, it's about quality, isn't it?
And I think people take that time anyway. Like if you work for someone and it's really rigid, and I know I've done it when I was younger, like you don't feel like you can't take a sick day, or you've not got enough holiday, trust me, people will take that time, whether that's not doing the work.
Everybody takes December off.
Everybody. You take that time back by not doing
slacking, not doing anything
on
just
the Daily Mail or whatever.
I'm here, but not taking,
and zoning out, quiet quitting.
You're
that
not
whole
getting
thing.
anything. What's the point?
Your staff are going to take it back, so you might as well
take it in another ways. That's absolutely true.
I'm still very much in the depths as well at the moment with my two children being at primary school of there's a sports day here, or there's a parents meeting there, and
there's quite a lot in December, isn't it? You've got all the plays and the
So that's always really great to know that I can just go and be part of that, because some people don't get that opportunity. They can't go to their children's plays or go to the parents' evenings. So I feel very fortunate that, you know, I can just say, Marie, this is happening this day, and she's like, yeah, that's absolutely fine, and it's just really
and you're not going to get any repercussions for it, or like feel really stressed while you're there, like oh my god, I got to get back on.
Exactly.
Well, ladies, it's lovely talking to you as always.
It's lovely being here.
Thank you.
Love a little chat.
We love a little chat.
If anybody would like to know anything more about wellbeing in the workplace, or you've got any questions for us, you can email us at hello@pistachiodesign.com. And I look forward to talking to you all soon. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us,
Thank you.
ladies.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.